When brutal winter storms bury Pennsylvania and Ohio under feet of snow, two communities face the same freezing temperatures in completely opposite ways. One survives without electricity using methods from the 1700s. The other lives with modern heating and comfort. These aren't preferences, they're opposing philosophies about faith, hardship, and survival itself. The winter reality. Winter in Amish and Mennonite country isn't a gentle season. Temperatures plunge below zero. Snow buries roads for weeks. And wind chill can kill the unprepared. Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and Holmes County, Ohio, home to the largest concentrations of both communities, experience brutal winters that test every aspect of daily life. For the Amish, who reject modern conveniences, winter becomes the ultimate proving ground for their way of life. For Mennonites, whose communities range from conservative to progressive, winter reveals just how differently they've chosen to engage with the modern world while maintaining their faith traditions. The primary difference. The most striking difference between Amish and Mennonite winter life shows up the moment you step inside their homes. Amish households rely entirely on wood-burning stoves, coal stoves, or occasionally propane heaters that require no electricity. These heating sources are typically located in central rooms, creating warm zones where families gather while bedrooms and outer areas remain cold. An Amish home in January might reach 68 to 70 degrees near the stove, but drop to 50 degrees in upstairs bedrooms. Conservative Mennonites occupy a middle ground, often using propane or natural gas heating systems that don't require electricity, though some allow limited electric heat. Progressive Mennonites embrace full central heating systems, furnaces, heat pumps, and programmable thermostats that maintain consistent 72-degree temperatures throughout entire homes. The cost differences are substantial. Amish families typically spend $300 per winter on heating fuel, though this doesn't account for the considerable labor of cutting, splitting, and hauling firewood. Progressive Mennonite families might spend $800, $1,200 on heating costs, but their homes maintain consistent warmth without daily physical labor. The Amish approach requires constant attention, stoves need feeding every few hours, ashes must be removed, and someone must wake during cold nights to maintain the fire. Winter storage wars. Food preservation strategies reveal another fundamental divide between these communities. Amish families depend entirely on traditional preservation methods that predate electricity. Root cellars dug into hillsides or beneath homes maintain temperatures between 32 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, storing potatoes, carrots, turnips, cabbage, and apples for months. These underground chambers use the Earth's natural insulation to create stable storage conditions. Ice houses, less common now but still used in some settlements, store ice harvested from frozen ponds during winter, maintaining cold temperatures well into summer. Conservative Mennonites blend old and new methods. They might maintain root cellars while also owning propane-powered refrigerators or small chest freezers. Progressive Mennonites rely primarily on modern refrigeration and freezing, with large upright freezers holding months of frozen vegetables, meats, and prepared foods. The practical implications are significant. Amish families must consume stored foods in specific orders, as preservation effectiveness declines root vegetables first, then canned goods, with smoked and cured meats lasting longest. Their winter diet becomes quite limited compared to summer abundance. Progressive Mennonite families enjoy year-round dietary variety, with frozen summer vegetables available in February and meat that can be stored for a full year without quality loss. Difference #3. Trapped or mobile. Transportation differences become most apparent during winter storms. Amish families travel exclusively by horse and buggy, a method that becomes treacherous and sometimes impossible during severe winter weather. Horses struggle through deep snow, and icy roads make buggy travel genuinely dangerous. Black buggies are difficult for motorists to see during winter storms, leading to accidents that spike during snowy months. Many Amish families simply cannot travel for days or weeks after major snowstorms, remaining isolated on their farms until roads are passable. Conservative Mennonites may limit vehicle use but generally drive cars, giving them significantly more winter mobility. Progressive Mennonites drive standard vehicles, often SUVs or trucks equipped with four-wheel drive, snow tires, and modern safety features. They can reach hospitals, stores, and church services regardless of weather conditions. The mobility gap affects every aspect of winter life. When an Amish child develops a serious illness during a blizzard, the family must either wait for conditions to improve or hire an English driver at considerable expense, assuming one can reach them. Mennonite families simply drive to the emergency room. Winter church attendance reflects this divide. Amish services may be canceled or sparsely attended after major storms, while Mennonite congregations maintain regular schedules. Difference #4. Building for survival. Home construction methods directly impact winter comfort and energy efficiency. Traditional Amish homes are built using methods largely unchanged for generations. Walls typically contain minimal insulation, perhaps sawdust or nothing at all between studs. Windows are single-pane glass that allows significant heat loss. Doors fit loosely in their frames, creating drafts that no amount of stove heat can overcome. These construction choices aren't due to ignorance, but rather reflect community standards that discourage excessive comfort and maintain traditional building methods. Conservative Mennonite homes incorporate some modern insulation while maintaining modest designs, perhaps R19 insulation in walls and double-pane windows. Progressive Mennonite homes meet or exceed modern building codes with R30 or higher wall insulation, triple-pane windows, and sophisticated vapor barriers that minimize heat loss. The thermal performance differences are dramatic. An Amish home might require 6 to 8 cords of wood per winter to maintain barely adequate temperatures, while a well-insulated Mennonite home uses a fraction of that energy to stay significantly warmer. However, the Amish approach has unexpected benefits. Their homes breathe better than tightly sealed modern structures, reducing indoor air quality problems and moisture issues that plague some contemporary homes. Difference #5. Layers of tradition. Winter clothing reveals how deeply religious convictions shape practical decisions. Amish women continue wearing dresses throughout winter, never pants, layering long underwear, thick stockings, and multiple petticoats beneath ankle-length wool or cotton dresses. Capes and heavy shawls provide additional warmth, while black bonnets replace lighter prayer coverings. Amish men wear dark wool coats, broad-brimmed felt hats, and practical work boots, but fashion never supersedes function within their limited style parameters. Conservative Mennonite women also favor dresses and head coverings, but may allow pants for outdoor work or extremely cold conditions. Their winter clothing incorporates more modern materials, synthetic insulation, waterproof fabrics, and thermal underwear made from advanced textiles. Progressive Mennonite women dress identically to mainstream society, wearing insulated pants, modern winter coats, and warm boots chosen for performance rather than tradition. The practical implications matter more than appearances suggest. Amish children playing outdoors in winter wear essentially the same clothing as their great-grandparents' wool and cotton that becomes heavy when wet and provides less insulation than modern synthetic materials. Mennonite children wear Gore-Tex snowsuits, insulated boots rated to -20 degrees, and moisture-wicking base layers that keep them warm and dry during winter activities. This gap in winter clothing technology affects everything from outdoor work efficiency to children's willingness to play outside during cold months. Difference #6. Winter economics. Winter dramatically reshapes work patterns, affecting each community differently. Amish families face severe winter work limitations. Farming operations nearly cease, fields lie dormant, equipment sits unused, and outdoor work becomes dangerous. Amish men shift to indoor crafts and workshop activities. Furniture making, harness repair, and tool maintenance fill winter days. Women intensify quilting, weaving, and food preparation activities that can happen indoors near heat sources. However, Income drops substantially during winter months since many Amish livelihoods depend on agricultural or outdoor construction work. Conservative Mennonites experience similar seasonal patterns, but with more flexibility. Those working outside Mennonite communities might continue jobs year-round, commuting to factories or businesses despite weather. Progressive Mennonites maintain consistent employment regardless of season. Teachers, nurses, office workers, and business owners continue earning steady incomes throughout winter. The economic disparity creates significant stress. Amish families must save substantial summer earnings to cover winter months when income might drop 60 to 70%. A family earning $4,000 monthly during growing season might see income fall to $1,500 during winter, forcing careful budgeting and resource management. Progressive Mennonite families maintain consistent income year-round, with winter bringing no economic hardship beyond higher heating bills. This financial pressure influences everything from healthcare decisions to how quickly families can recover from unexpected expenses. Difference #7. Winter wellness. Healthcare access becomes life or death serious during winter emergencies. Amish families face genuine danger when medical crises strike during severe weather. Without vehicles and dependent on horse transport or hired drivers, reaching hospitals can take hours or prove impossible during blizzards. Many Amish families live 15 to 20 miles from the nearest hospital, a distance easily covered by car but potentially deadly when traveling by buggy through winter storms. Conservative Mennonites balance traditional remedies with modern medicine, but their vehicle access ensures they can reach healthcare when necessary. Progressive Mennonites utilize full modern healthcare systems, regular checkups, preventive care, immediate emergency response, and specialist consultations regardless of weather conditions. Winter illnesses hit both communities hard, but responses differ fundamentally. Amish families treat most ailments at home using herbal remedies, rest, and prayer. Elderberry syrup, echinacea tinctures, and chicken soup serve as first-line treatments. Only serious conditions prompt the expense and difficulty of seeking outside medical care. Mennonite families readily visit doctors for symptoms that Amish families would treat at home. Strep throat gets antibiotics rather than herbal tea, and flu symptoms prompt antiviral prescriptions rather than days of bed rest. The mortality implications are real but difficult to quantify. Amish communities do experience occasional winter deaths that might have been prevented with faster medical access. Heart attacks, strokes, and severe infections that deteriorate before help arrives. However, their overall health outcomes remain surprisingly good, possibly because their physically active lifestyles and strong community support networks compensate for limited healthcare access. Difference height, gathering in cold. Social life faces unique winter challenges in both communities, but the impact varies dramatically. Amish church services occur every other Sunday in rotating homes, requiring families to travel regardless of weather. When winter storms make travel impossible, services may be canceled entirely, a rare disruption of religious routine that only severe conditions justify. Quilting bees, work frolics, and social gatherings decrease during winter as travel becomes difficult and homes lack adequate space to comfortably host large groups. Families become more isolated, sometimes going weeks with minimal contact beyond their immediate household. Conservative Mennonites maintain more consistent winter social calendars. Their churches have buildings with proper heating, and vehicle access allows regular attendance despite weather. They continue Sunday services, Bible studies, and community gatherings throughout winter, though severe storms may reduce attendance. Progressive Mennonites experience virtually no winter disruption to social life. Heated church buildings, reliable vehicles, and well-maintained roads allow normal social patterns year-round. The psychological impact of winter isolation shouldn't be underestimated. Amish families, particularly women who spend long hours in cold homes with young children, can experience genuine cabin fever during extended winter periods. The lack of electric lighting means homes darken early during short winter days, creating an environment that can feel oppressive. Mennonite families avoid these isolation challenges. They drive to social events, visit friends easily, and maintain active social networks throughout winter months.